Have you ever noticed that some of the most distinctive cities in the world end up built out of primarily one or two types of stone or brick? And usually, in my experience, that's because that's what's locally available. Well, I've got so much red clay, I've decided I'm going to do the obvious. I'm going to make my windmill out of red clay bricks. As long as we have all the ingredients. You know what? We probably should just see before winter if we can find some limestone somewhere. I think it's easier to find on the x-y axis. I'm just going to go as far west as I can in like a couple days. Yeah, this would be good to bring. It looks like they might have changed the recipe. I don't actually remember. I thought it cost 3 linen before. But this is really not bad. Okay. So put that there. Here. There. Couple on the bottom. And then we have a bed to take with us. Great. Boy, this time of year, the fresh plants become super obvious. Well, it won't be in this formation. I think it's the wrong rock type. I think we need like granite or slate or something. But I want to find formations like this and see if I can find some chalk or lime or something in there. I don't think I think this is more or less as far west as I've gone. So I'm just gonna look probably for like a day and see if I find anything interesting, check in, but otherwise, see you back at base. Like this. This is the type of formation that I figured we'd be able to find lime or chalk in. Yeah, what it is, it looks like we've got chert, granite, maybe bauxite. I'm not super great at spotting my stones yet, but this has enough different stone types. I might even just mark it down. Okay, it's not that late, but I'm always tempted. I'm always tempted to sleep. Let's see what we have here. Ouch. So far, I've managed to stave off starvation just a little bit. But that's because I brought some food with me. All right, let's see. What do we have? Bauxite, peridotite. Hey, you know what? Let's take a reading here. I should be taking readings as often as possible. Okay. I heard something. I think it's just... Oh, right. Gotta make the proper reading. Okay, start again. Because I think there's still a couple things I need. What is that? Oh, speaking of, olivine. I need olivine. Okay, now I have it. That's great. Oh, I'm gonna take as much of this as I can get, though. I think you need olivine for steel making, right? Is that it? Oh, silly me. Got so excited. Alright, continuing west, I guess. Okay, guys, that's a rapids, right? This is a rapids. This is a rapids. Okay, I get it. I get it now. I get how you can all tell really obviously what is and isn't rapids. This is great. We found one. Good job. Well, upon looking at the rapids, I decided to walk through here, and I think I see something that we like. Limestone rock, and just like that, I have done it. All right, my inventory is, again, an absolute mess, but I'm going to just throw away stuff as we get. I'm going to try to gather as much of this as I possibly can. Got a nice little quarry going on here. Still got to get a lot more, but I'm able to cook a few little meals out here, which is handy. There's so much limestone down here. I'm so happy I came across this. Well, that pretty much does it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stacks of limestone rocks. I'm not exactly sure what this is up here. It's probably just a trader. But on the off chance it's something else, I'm just gonna record this. Quartz bits, good to, again, just mark them. Mark the quartz. Alright, boy, that is well, this is an intense quartz area. That is a very beckoning kind of shape. Boy, that looks so cool. Oh! This I didn't know about. That is really, really neat. Okay, let's, I mean, I brought my own bed. I don't need to stay in his. This is so cool. I love this. Hi there. Hi, what is your name? It's Blythe. Yeah, of course. Oh, you got some great armor there, Blythe. You're a buildings material trainer. I don't know any of you yet. Okay, I can sell you building supplies, it looks like. And I can buy polished rocks and wallpaper. Okay, cool. That's really cool. Also fire clay. Great. Well, it's really nice to make your acquaintance. I'm heading back to my house, but I will be back for sure. Alright, with that out of the way, it's time to get to work. All of that. Alright, now it's time to make the layout for our actual windmill and forge. I should probably check on the bricks. I hope they're done now. The rain didn't set us back. Pretty sure this checker pattern does the job. Here we go. All right. I highly doubt I can carry these all back with me right now. Although, you never know. If they stack to 64, that's already a lot better than what we have. Let's go put some of these together. Gonna need to mix up some mortar. Goodness. I've fully given up on keeping these torches lit in here. At least until I actually get that windmill up. I need to be able to hammer plates. I'm getting so sick of all of this. Okay. Well, this greenhouse is working. This is such a... Okay. I won't complain. This is my choice. I did this to myself. Okay. Bricks. Raw fire brick. We Okay, speaking of calculating. 4 stacks. That's what I have. 4 and a little bit. That only gives me 2 stacks of brick, which means I really don't have all that much at all. I think I can probably make either the windmill or the forge out of the brick. Well, regardless, I think I've burned about 2 stacks of peat here, and then forgot that I was trying to burn this pile of lime into quicklime. I should be able to use what I have here to make a little bit of something, but that is disappointing that I don't have enough to make the mortar that I want. But I am going to try to just make an outline of where I want. It's going to surround this area, and then once we've built the exterior and have a better idea, I want to make... Well, we'll see. We'll see how much we need. But for now, let's see what I can do with this quicklime. How do we do this? I need to create slaked lime? Is that what we do? Okay, so 1 liter of water to 4 quicklime. That's really unfortunate amount. Okay, this is gonna cook so slowly. But I can't forget to keep on checking into that. I need to like set a timer for myself or something. I also decided I'd put some doors in here to turn this into a room. I don't know if drifters will change. This looks nicer. This is all gonna have to change though. I think I need to expand this entire wall further down that way so that we can make like an actual proper storage room over here. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. What can we do? We're taking this liter by liter. Okay, we got this. And again, I think it's 2 liters. Okay, 2 liters. And then we put in quicklime. Now we have the slaked lime. What do we do with the slaked lime again? Got the slaked lime. Okay, what do I do with the slaked lime? What do I do? I mix... Okay, so a 1 to 4 with sand. Okay, this is all learning. I've never, ever made plaster before in this game. This is all brand new for me. What do I do? How do I do this? Mortar. It's 1 to 1. Oh my goodness, it's 1 to 1. Sorry, it makes... There it is. Easy. Oh dear. That was ridiculous. Okay, now I will make the bricks. Because presumably, and I'll just make the regular bricks for now. Okay, 1 of those surrounded by 8 of those. That's fine. That I can comprehend. And this actually... Oh wow. Incidentally is... almost exactly what I have. Okay, so we're going to place these outside of the dirt hut so we can have a visual idea. Boy, the brick texture looks really nice. How far did I put that? I put that just past the edge. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure there's enough space inside the smithy for what we're trying to do. And then in here. So that's going to be the idea. And then here, again, I do want it to be, okay, 1, 2. This is maybe going to be a bit silly, but I do kind of want it to come down bit by bit by bit. Maybe that's too gradual. Maybe that's too sudden. I'll keep this here, but I want the roof to go down by 2. And now, okay. Here's the moment that really, really does matter. I'm going to set this out with the sand. I'm going to try to make a circle. I would like maybe a 5 by 5 at the bottom. And that's probably not the shape we'll go with, but it will mix into there. Okay, so those 3, yeah, we'll call this a 5 by 5. And it will start in here. And it will go up from there. Here, 3, 1. This is just kind of like the basic circular shape. And then we'll go from there. All right, so this is the shape that the base of this will use. Already, what is that? That's 16 per layer. If I want to build this out of brick, that means I get up to 4. So this is not realistic with what I have right now. If I want to build all of this out of such a thing. But what I can do is I can extend. Let's see, I can extend the wall out this far. And we'll call this the 3 by 3 spot. And this will go all the way up. So let's see what this is going to look like. And again, we can mix and match different materials with this. But this is the overall idea. And this is again, this is what I would like to build this out of. Like this material seems nice to me. Okay, so we've come up this far. And we've got this part of the windmill. Now, once we're up this far, maybe let's go look. Let's go look. Does this look like it could be a sturdy enough tower? Okay, that's partly there. We need to get at least to 120, but I know. Realistically, it makes more sense to try to get even higher up. And by 120, I mean this is 120, but I would like this to be up to like 135, something like that. Let's put another layer and see how high we can take this. Okay, then we're going 9 by 9 or 4 by 4. Okay, let's. This is all gonna make the word salad's gonna make sense soon. I do want some of this to make sense soon. Go up 3. I think it needs to be at least one more. And then go up by these, and I'd like to go up to 135 at least. Now, once we're here, the windmill can kind of face in one direction or another. I, of course, left my ladders down there. Let's see how this looks. And I'll chisel a lot of this out because I do want this to, you know, chisel, and I'll put the support beams on because I do want this to look like it's a properly made structure. Alright, we're gonna need, clearly, some more bricks. The alternative is I make the building out of the bricks, and then I try to make that out of, you know, we start it there, and then we make it out of logs. Let's see what that looks like for just a second. Alright, I've been building, and got caught in a bit. I think there must be a rift nearby. This is what I got so far, and you know, I like the color combination of the maple log with that. That does look nice to me, but then there's something I quite like about those bricks as well. But I think I don't know, the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards the maple logs. I think there's just something I like about that. Although, oh, it's a hard decision to make. I might use those bricks as a way to kind of just like flesh out certain sections. I'll go cut down a couple more maple. Let's make sure this looks good. Let's make sure this is what we're going for. So before I build anything else, you know what? I think I like it enough. I kind of want the lower part to go up a little bit higher, but I do want to make sure that the skinny part is tall enough to hold the large sails. So I think that's okay. I think that's okay with me. I'm gonna leave it like that. There we go. So that's the structure of that figured out. And now I'm gonna do a proper layout. I think I'll be replacing this dirt house kind of soon. I think we might have one or two little spots. Let's take a look at the interior here. We'll have to tear some of this down. I'll have to move some of these over as well. This has, again, been quite some time coming. Waiting to get to this point here. What breaks these? Shovels. It's the axe. Okay. I just don't want to use my axe much anymore. Because I will miss it when it's gone, that is for sure. Okay. Okay, let's put this up here. Yeah, and this layer, I don't necessarily want it to have a bunch of... Well, this is fine. Okay, so the windmill, let's see. This is where the gear is going to come in. And so, realistically, I might have to expand some of this to get, like, the pulverizer, to get the different parts working. But this is where we're standing, and that right there. Okay, that's my cellar for now. I don't want to open that up, but I do want to be able to see where this is all going. I wonder what type of floor. This is where we'll use the light mud brick. That's good. We'll use the mud brick there. I'm going to need another shovel. Right. Oh, I better cover that up. I like the way these mud bricks work. I should really start building with them early game more. Okay, put these in here. I'll always get more dirt. That's fine. Mud bricks. This can be, you know, you can put some, you can mix in some packed dirt. I won't use it right now. Well, I might have to. Might have to. That works pretty well. Could pack in a few more of these. Alright, so that's this area. The wheel will come in here. I'll have to clean up some more of that. But this is all looking kind of how it should. And again, we'll make adjustments as the building gets finished. Okay, so this... I'm gonna open all of this up, because all of this, in theory, is going to become the blacksmith area. And I obviously don't necessarily want all of it to become such. But I do need to see clearly where the limits, not the limits, the border of things kind of would be. So let's see. If I want this here, does it make sense for this to connect there? Or do we close this up? Do we actually close this up in here? And bring it back even more. So you've got this section. Again. So the Helve Hammer will be here. We'll have to gear something in through here. I think that will leave us probably with this section right around here where the Helve Hammer will actually be hitting the anvil. So we probably don't need all of this in here. I think if we're gonna have some form of double door, I would put it here. Then I would probably want to extend this out further. Let's just see. There and there. So we're looking at the opening to the blacksmith area. I would get rid of this layer here. That looks kind of funny in there, but you know what? We'll keep the shape for now. No need to get rid of anything yet. Actually, I don't mind this at all. This doesn't look half bad. Okay, so this is kind of the idea we're going with here, and I might bring it out one more. That's fine. Okay, now up here, I want it to be kind of one at a time. But then from here we'll... Oh, rest in peace, Iron Axe. Alright, we're gonna make... Let's see, we need to make 8. What am I missing? Why can't I make more? What am I missing here? Oh, sticks. Need more sticks. Okay. 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, I need 8 of these, and they become this with a wooden axle. I'm gonna need fat. Okay, gonna have to go get the fat. I'm pretty sure that's in the pantry. This looks so much better. I'll take at least half of this. I might need more. Alright, oh, let's close this. No need to invite trouble. Okay, so this becomes that. Let's see, boards, wooden axle in the middle, hammer, chisel. Okay, hammer, chisel, and then one of these. With the fat on the side. I don't know how many of these we actually need. Also, I hope my chisel doesn't break during this entire process. Wooden axle. I need a lot of wooden axles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This goes in the middle. These go here. That's going to make 1 large wheel, 2 large wheels. Okay, 1 for the top, 1 for the bottom. Now, next we need gear. We need a small gear. What are they called? It's not that. Okay, let's look at these. What can I make with these? It's definitely one of these little parts. I'll need a Helve Hammer base. I'll need a toggle. Need all of that. Transmission. I think the transmission is angled gear. Well, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so hammer, saw, and then both resin. Okay, so I need, I'm thinking at least 4 or 5 of these. 3. Let's do 4 of these. We probably need that. Okay. What else do we need? We need a Helve Hammer. Okay, that's fine. We need to make a Helve Hammer, but we'll need to make the Helve Hammer base. Okay, resin in the bottom middle. This here, here, here. Maybe it was more than 1. And then Helve Hammer base. Okay, so that's going to be useful. Alright, so we've got the large wooden gear. Now we're going to need a rotor. And a wooden windmill rotor is what I was looking at. So that's hammer, chisel, 2. Okay, that is actually fine. Definitely feeling a lot poorer than I was. Okay, now I need more fat. Feeling a lot poorer than I was before. Guy, just... You don't have to be here. You can go somewhere else. And get out of my kitchen. I know it doesn't look like a kitchen, but it will be. This is going to be a kitchen one day soon. Okay. So this is going to create... I think... Oh, it's the wooden toggle. We do need a wooden toggle. Close. Okay. Let's see. Wooden toggle. So hammer. Hammer, chisel, resin. That's so much resin. I need one of these in the middle. Okay, so that's another piece. Good. But now, what do we need? We needed the Helve Hammer. And we've done all of that. We need the rotor. Okay. We've got to make the rotor. So resin, fat, 2 logs. Okay. This we can do. This I can remember. 2 logs, resin, fat. And now we see. Now we see. We've got that. We've got most of the pieces that we need. And this is taking so many materials. And this, okay, so this is where it becomes important. This is where it becomes important. We're going to come in here. We're going to have this here. And we are going to get some mechanical power. And what we're initially going to do... Let's see. I'm going to grab... Can only be attached to axles. What am I missing? Oh, these are axles. Okay. Let's It's too bad I don't have an axe. All right, I'm gonna figure some of this out. All right, I think I've figured out basically what I need down there. But now for the fun part. So I do need the rotor. Does the rotor automatically connect? That's the question. Which direction do I want this to face? Do I want it to look over the middle or over on the side? Can we place it here? Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, can we place it there? And will this connect? That's wrong. No, it needs to go out one more because the sails need to go on it. Okay. Again, as you can see, I'm just going through this again for like the first time in forever. I think the last time I made a windmill was when I first played the game. Okay, that's where the windmill sails are gonna go, and then I'll cover up the rest of this, and we'll see if we can make this work. I think I'm just gonna make the regular sails to begin with, and hopefully windmill sails. What do we need? Linen support beam. How do I make a support beam? Where is the support beam? Does this one not have a support beam? Huh. Hold on. Okay, let's look at this again. Sail, windmill sail, support beam, debarked. Okay, how do I make a debarked axe? Axe too? Oh, axe and hammer. That's new to me. I don't know about this. Okay, axe and hammer. Okay, that's fun. So you don't ever accidentally do that. That's good, I guess. We'll make some support beams. So we put the planks in here. Put that in here. Whatever it ends up being, we'll put these down here, and then we put that up top. And I'm missing something. What am I missing? This is a large windmill. Oh, I'm looking for just a regular windmill. It sticks. So I have the wrong wood type for the large, and I just need sticks for the small. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we make 5? I'll start with 4. Let's see what we can do with 4. See, it seems windy up here. I've thought that this was a pretty windy spot. Alright. So that's okay for now. Nothing seems like it's breaking, and that seems okay. Wind speed is low now. Last thing we're going to need is the Helve Hammer. Now we need to put the tin bronze to make the Helve Hammer. So let's get to making some of this bronze. I'll put some of these things in here for now, because I don't think we'll need them immediately. And I really, truly hope that the Helve Hammer works in this case, because that's going to be overall the main goal. Okay, so let's remind ourselves. That's charcoal, sphalerite. Here's cassiterite. Is it 8%? Let's see, tin bronze, 8%. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's actually go ahead. We're gonna make a 10. We're gonna go ahead and make 10. And what is that gonna be? That's gonna be 200 total. Do we even have the copper that we need for this? We might not. Might not have the copper I need for this. Okay, well, we've got enough copper. We'll have to go make another copper. So we'll make 6. We'll make 6 then. We'll make this work. Let's find. Okay, this is the piece. Put that on here. Let's see. Let's 5 of copper. I'll take away some of the... No. Now we need... What are we missing? Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. What are we missing? 515. 605. Can we get away with this? Okay. That's fine. Let's just jump straight into it. I don't mind. I just want it to be... I just want to heat it up. I just want to get it done. Alright. We're gonna heat this up now. And hopefully that doesn't light the bellows on fire. That would really be awful. Okay, I'm gonna need these in my offhand. I've got this one here, so that's gonna take 2. And those will take 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll get some things here. Guy. Oh yeah, actually I need to make a copper pickaxe. A tin pickaxe rather. So that'll be the next thing. That will be good. Alright, we'll wait until this heats up. Okay, I think it's just about ready. Don't let the temperature drop. Alright, now we pour pickaxe for Charlie. Helve Hammer for me. And then 1, 2. Oh, it's doing that thing again. And 3. Alright, how are these doing? It is ready to make. Okay. This is the moment of truth. Ah. Still hot? Hardened tin bronze. Huh. Too hot to craft. Okay, well I won't try crafting with it still. These also don't like being put in the water. I don't know. I don't trust it. Let's take this moment to cook a nice little meal. Should be good now, not burning me. Helve Hammer. Oh, cool, and it keeps the type of wood that you put on it. Now, does this work? No. Okay, I gotta put it the other way. That is funny though. Okay, now we'll put it on. That looks like a decent speed. This looks legitimately like a decent speed. Oh, guys. Okay. Ah. Where is it? Let's put it on. Light this up. I'm gonna use the bellows. Living in the modern age. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know what difference this is making. Does it only matter once you get past a certain point? Ah. Oh, okay, so if I'm using the bellows, it's gonna... Oh. I don't know what just died out, but... Okay, so this should get to 750. And then it will stop. And then I can bellow it higher. Yeah! Awesome! And then you do the work. I don't want to. Oh, that is glorious. And just so long as it doesn't slow down too much. We'll be fine. Wow. Okay. Guys, this right here. This is a big deal for me. This is the first automation, and I couldn't be happier. I'm so pleased it actually worked. Thank you for sticking through this episode. This one took a little bit longer to make, but I hope the end result is worth it. I do love having this here, and I do love having my windmill. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks, and bye-bye.